Well, howdy y'all. Andy Redneck again. It's still May the 10th. It's about 5 p.m. and about 54 degrees outside. Uh, Way cooler than average for this time of year. But I figured, well, we'll do a second video today. And this one will be an update on the stuff that's go on the porch trying to grow. Because I'm running out of room because I up potted a lot of stuff. All these marigolds are the same age, but these three here are bigger and stronger than the others, and I can only attribute that to when I was fooling with them a while back. I dropped these into bigger pots, so uh, that's why I'm figuring they're bigger and stronger. Today I went ahead and potted up all the rest, and you'll see more of them and more of them and more of them as we go around the porch here. But as you can see, our African giants, you know, they're doing pretty good. And then behind them in the black pots is turmeric and ginger, and it ain't quite got warm enough for them to pop up out of the ground yet, but I've been watching them, and they are starting to crown out and getting ready to pop. Over here you can see we got more marigolds. In the back here is the Arkansas Traveler tomato that we started from a sucker that we cut off of one of the other plants because we wanted it to grow big and strong and not have suckers coming out the sides. And now we got us another tomato there. Our thyme is up and doing good, and so is the marjoram over here. 4 of the 5 onions down the center, well, I pulled one because it was starting to die off, so we just got rid of it. In here is a couple of turnips that just volunteered up. As you can see in those pots, we got more marigolds, and then back there in the back we got our sugar snap peas. They're up and taking off now, and as you can see, they got flowers on them. Hopefully the bees are getting out here and hitting them up a little bit, and we'll hopefully get some peas off of them. Down here in with them, we got some volunteer dill. That's always good. The grape, the grape we started from seed is it's got 3 or 4 good leaves on it. As you can see down there, there's another turnip that volunteered up. And then if you look, the avocado is just going nuts, putting on leaves and leaves and leaves and leaves, which is a good sign. Let's step back here a little bit. In the buckets here, we got heirloom tomatoes and onions. Then those 3 little tomatoes there, those are our atomic grapes. Then we got some more heirlooms, followed by a Cherokee Purple and an Arkansas Traveler. Up top here, up front, nice and center, you can see the aloe vera. It's about 18 inches tall or so. It did get a little sunburnt, but it's coming out of it. You can't see them real well because the kiwis got them wrapped up, but the lemon trees that I started from seed are in amongst the kiwi and 2 or 3 of them are doing mighty fine. Over this way, in this box, you can see up here. This is the parsley. Then over here, that is the what you call it, the chamomile. And then down under that, which is hard to see, but we got the echinacea, and then we've got some strawberry spinach in with it all. Continuing on a little further around, we got in those gray things there. They're droopy, but they're still green, and I still have high hopes for them. Those are the snippets of the kiwi berry vine that I cut off that we're trying to root up. I think I might get some sphagnum peat moss and wrap around a couple of other vines as it's still on the plant, and see if I can't get the vines to root out on the plant itself, like maybe this great big one that's going up here. Bend it over and see if we can't get it to start with some sphagnum moss. Over here in the big pots are marigolds, and then in these little pots over here are the same marigolds, started at the same time. It's just those 8 seeds germinated much later than the others, and were paired with some of the taller ones, so we got them all separated, and we'll get those potted up into something bigger once they get a little bigger. And then down here we got our French and Italian dandelions that we're growing out. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. That stick right there in the center of the screen, it seems to have blurred a little, but yeah, right there in the center of the screen there, that's the older of the 2 moringas, and it's starting to leaf back out. This one over here is the younger of the 2, and I think it's not going to make it. But that's okay, because I took the rest of the seeds. I had 18 moringa seeds, or thereabouts, and I got those in the house trying to get them started up. So we'll see about that. Also in the house we got 36 Scotch bonnets and 5 Scorpion, which is a ghost pepper scorpion, Trinidad scorpion pepper hybrid. I'm also starting some nasturtiums and zinnias for a friend of mine. And then here pretty soon in the house we'll get some bib lettuce going for some salad greens. I think I'm going to see about doing a little 6-pack like these a week in just bib lettuce, and add that to my diet, and see about doing a head every day or so, eating wise. But yeah, everything's been fed, especially the stuff in the buckets and whatnot. So I just recently emptied the rain gauge here, and we were sitting at about 2 1/4 inches when I emptied it. So That would be right about here. And that was from 2 days worth of rain. It was only about a quarter of an inch of rain from last night and today. Yesterday is when we got the most of it. But well, that's about it for up here on the porch. I'll get with you later and we'll do a basic yarding update, which is where we walk around the yard, which is slowly being converted into a garden slash food forest, and we'll see what we can see. Anyway, this has been a handy redneck. I'll talk to y'all later.